Pisces, what I'm hearing for you for the month of May, which is your month to actually make a difference, is do not let anybody steal your destiny. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. Wherever Pisces is heaviest in your chart, you are going to be very affected not only by the new moon that began on the 27th of April. That new moon energy is going to last all the way into the first 2 weeks of May. This is your time to really manifest, to really get what you want. Now, my Pisces, you poor little people, I swear I feel so bad for so many of you because you've been heading it rough. And here's why. We're coming out of the age of Piscean, which is all about you. You've been the spotlight, you had your booty kicked over and over and over again, and it was painful. So it's like, why should I even invest? Why should I care? But yet, this is your time to actually get back the rewards. It's about justice, moving into the age of air, moving into the age of Aquarius. And it has everything to do with you. Right now is all about open heart chakra, and you represent that open heart chakra. Now, when we talk about destiny, there are people around you who have stolen your destiny. And it doesn't happen once. For a lot of you, it happens over and over. And it's as simple as somebody coming in and catching into your emotionally. All right, they catch into you emotionally, Pisces. You can see people on the Pisces readings for me on this channel. They put really negative things. Oh, yeah, you say that all the time. And then they get thumbs up. You guys are agreeing with somebody who can't get their head up enough to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. They've lost all hope. But a lot of them are stealing your destiny and also maybe trying to even steal mine. It's very simply done. Connect emotionally, and when you are most vulnerable, they kick you out. They kick your leg out from under you, they flip you upside down, they pull back everything they were giving, leaving you in that, wait a minute, what just happened? And I know a lot of you have been through that. But right now is about you standing up for yourself and standing up for the communities that you believe in. It's a give and take thing right now for Pisces. Now, as you know, I've used tarot all these years, but I'm not a tarot reader. The tarot follows the messages that I talk about. So I will shuffle after I've already started talking. We're going to get rid of the tarot. Tarot is simply a tool. And I put together a program using the tools, intuition, tarot, your heightened senses, everything about your journey to help you in your personal life. That is on my YouTube membership. Along with that is how to manifest, and it works. I'm here in Europe. This is something that I manifested. It wasn't just handed to me. Nobody just gave me anything in my life. I had to work for it. And when we're working in sync with the divine, which is what I see Pisces actually doing in the month of May, you are going to make, it's going to be great. Now, for those of you who are stuck in a crossroad, especially when it comes to your foundation, there is a change opportunity coming in that is very, very great, very grand, but you must get centered. Now, you can use meditation. You can use whatever method you want, prayer, meditation, but what it's really about is pushing away anything or anyone. When you listen to this, focus on me. Don't look at the comments. Don't go, yay, yay, yay. Don't engage with anybody in a low vibrational pattern, right? So that is where you have to push through and focus different. But I do have that manifestation in there. I think that's going to help you guys out a lot. It's $5. All right. It's no big deal. It's in my membership. We're going to talk in the membership, and that's where we get to talk more freely through chat. Whoever or whatever this situation is going to call for you to, you're going to have to make a really big decision when it comes to your foundation. For some of you, I see it has to do with where you live. You may be living under somebody else's roof. You may have had somebody take all your financial rewards, I want to say, like actually your resources from you. This may very well have been family members and friends, people close to you that did it. It could have been for some of you an investment that you invested in that went awry. But I do see in this vision that is what's going on. Now, for those of who are new, I welcome you. And of course, all of you who follow me, I love you very much and I'm glad you're here. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. And this is the past. When I look this way, this is the past, present, future, and this hasn't happened yet. You'll see me move my eyes around. That's what I'm doing in this reading. I will pull a couple cards out as we go forward. This decision is important, and it has everything to do with how it's going to affect you over the next 6-8 months. But the truth is what's going on with this energy going on, the decisions we make over the next 2 weeks are highly going to impact the next 2 months. And that is going to set the next 10 years of our life. For some of you, it's the rest of your life. So you want to make sure that you are making choices that work for you, not following the group, not following the people that actually hurt you. Okay, that those days are gone. Say no. You know how to say that. No. Put no in a comment. Take action, right? Put no more in the comment, because this is like the most powerful time for Pisces to actually flip things in your favor. Now, I hope this is motivating you and getting you excited, because again, I know you've been through a lot. You are so heartfelt. I have a Pisces moon, which balances out my Aries rising and my Aquarius sun, right? But it goes much deeper than that, because we have all astrological zodiac signs in our entire chart. You can go to my website and you can plug in to get your chart over there. But wherever Pisces is the strongest is all about your emotional attachments. And this decision has to do with an emotional attachment. Now, for some of you, again, I feel it has to do with location, especially if you're living with somebody else. Do I stay here or do I go? Do I leave and make, like, I feel like it's a really bad situation. Maybe they don't really want you there, but they're kind of helping you out, but yet making you feel really bad, and it's impacting your heart chakra. Okay. And I know that sounds weird, but when we're in an environment where we know we don't feel welcome, why would we want to be there? And you're there because you have to be. Now, you take advantage of this situation for as long as you are able to, if it feels right with you. Live there, put your money away, stack it up, and then leave. Take a leap of faith and leave whenever you're ready. That may be over the next 2 weeks, 2 months for some of you, but this is actually coming in. Your foundation is getting ready to take an absolute turn for those of you who face your shadows. That means you know how to say no more. Put that in the comment. This is going to be very, very good for you. I promise it is going to be good for you. Now, I pulled 2 cards, came out for you. We have the Queen of Swords. This is a person who has been through everything, thick and thin, been betrayed, lied to, cheated on, stepped on. People stepped on this queen to rise above her, stealing her destiny away. This queen had to pick herself back up and fix her life based on her true self. What am I doing? What direction do I want to go? Where do I want to live? You may have been dealing with somebody who is this, and they are living with you and looking at you as maybe you're not being of spiritual balance in their life. That doesn't mean you have to, because it is up to the people to pick themselves up. We don't do it for anybody. We help them, we guide them, but they have to pick themselves up. Otherwise, it doesn't last. It's like going to the doctor. My mom had 5 heart attacks. Okay. And the doctors kept saying, you need to lose weight. She was 5'2", 300 pounds. You need to lose weight and you need to quit smoking. Oh, yeah. And she didn't. So she had 5 heart attacks. And on the 6th one, they took her leg. One of her legs was removed. Then she had another one, and they were going to remove the other one. So no matter what the doctors did to help her as a healer, she would override them, because it's her own self-sabotaging energy. So people don't fix us, we fix us. And that's what I see going on with Pisces, where you're becoming more authentic than you have ever been in your entire life. And it is literally going to change your future. Now, the other card that came out for you is planning, with the 3 of Wands, planning to make a move, planning to change your career, planning different avenues of how to invest your money. Some of you are getting ready to relocate, and I do feel it's overseas. Or you already have made that move. Maybe you're trying to lock it in. There's something there, but I don't see that it actually is going to be concrete until the month of June, the end of May, month of June. That's in that 2-month time frame, by the way. So this is going to be very powerful. 3 All right, that's April, May, June. That can be May, June, July. But over the next 3 weeks, 3 months, you are literally going to set up. I hear set up shop, set up shop. Now, that may be literally as far as like you starting your own business. That is part of your foundation as well. But it's also like setting up a space where you're going to feel more independent and on your own, moving into your own place, whether you have children or not. If you've been living with somebody else, that change is getting ready to happen. And if you don't take action, the divine's going to take action. The meaning that the people you live with may wind up saying, you got to go. So plan and be prepared. This is actually very positive because I feel if you stay in this situation, they are going to steal your destiny away. Now, I don't know if you've heard of destiny swapping, but people can come in. They, like I said, they attach to you on an emotional level. They're going to help you, and then they flip you out from underneath. And this would be this situation of what I'm seeing here. So you're pulling back your own power and you're saying, I have more control, but I allow the universe, the divine, I allow God to come in and show me the way. And that is what I see going on in this situation. But it is a decision that only you can make. Now, when it comes to investments and it comes to your financial solitude, some of you are making, I see diversity. I see one, two, three different avenues. Again, the three of wands, three different avenues where you may be creating three different income sources. One comes here, one comes here, one comes here. And now it's finally starting to accumulate. You may have started this in the month of January. For some of you, end of December, rolling into January. Some of you, definitely during Aquarius season, could have even rolled into February. But I feel the rewards are finally coming in. There's another group of you that I see may have been almost a year ago when you did this before, but things maybe were really hard, really challenging. Maybe you didn't know how to use they're saying web version. That's what my guy is saying, web version. So I feel this is like you didn't understand how to use the version of the website that you purchased, or maybe the template that you used, or build it out. Maybe you didn't know coding, whatever it was. There is a beautiful ending getting ready to come in this because you didn't quit. You kept going and you kept pulling yourself up and not listening to those people, not giving away your strength and power. And I'm hearing you need to give yourself a pat on the back because it is going to actually pay out, and it's starting very, very soon. Another group of you, I feel you're making some moves that you have to be very careful about who you're involved with. Again, the decision that you're going to make is either, it's like, I feel it's like more of a high dollar investment. This could be buying real estate, purchasing land, selling your own real estate. Whatever it is, Pisces, I feel that it's more of a high investment stake, or you're looking at it like this, like, I need to sell my house and this is all the money I'll ever have again. Stop looking at it that way. That puts you in that negative low vibration. Look at it, I'm going to sell it, I will invest it wisely and work with the universe to allow that to circulate and grow on your behalf. It's all about opening your heart space. And when you've been through as much as people have been through, and the fear that's going on with people, it pulls you into that negative vibration. So I see Pisces just busting right out of it and saying, what have I got to lose, right? And some of you are going to say, I have a lot to lose, I'm not going to do that. That's okay. But the bottom line is, I do see a threat around the sign of Pisces. You've been in a low vibration too long. Somebody's going to come in and steal your destiny right from you. I've had that happen, and they did it right in front of me, and I trusted them. This was a friend, this was a family member. I absolutely trusted him with passwords, trusted him with everything. And they just brought me in and took it from me, right? A lot of us have had that happen. So when it comes to family and friends, that's exactly what we're talking about. This new authentic you that has been trying to emerge for quite some time is getting ready to say, No more, no more, right? I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do what I am being guided to do because Pisces, you guys are highly intuitive. A lot of you could probably hear every decision that needs to be made, but because of the people that you love, because of the situations that you've been through, it's like putting you in the crossroad. Do I or don't I? If I go this way, maybe even pondering too long. If I go this way, it doesn't feel right. And if I go this way, it doesn't make sense. So this is your time to really pull everything into the center. Manifesting comes from within, and it is beautiful. And I have it in there where it works in my membership. If you choose, it's up to you. When it comes to romance, some of you are really going to turn your existing relationship around. I feel you've been you and your partner have been very distant from each other. Obviously, this is a general reading. This isn't going to be for everyone, so you have to pull out what is meant for you. But I feel that you and your partner have not been on the same page. You don't speak the same language, and it could be literal, but I feel it's more, logic versus emotions. All right, you guys are not on the same page. You're not on the same level, so it's like a hit and miss kind of thing. But there's a pulling back together, and it's because of a situation that's coming through. I don't feel it's a decision that you need to make. I feel there's a situation and experience. This may be watching your neighbor go through something really bad, a family member, a friend, or maybe even the two of you. But it's going to bring the two of you back together. So it's almost like the tragedy that you're witnessing is going to make you two say, wait a minute, I think we need to reconsider. And it's going to pull you back the way you were when you first met, on the same page. All right, where there was this respect back and forth. Now, the card that came out for you is Destiny. Like I said, I don't read the cards follow me. And this is all about your destiny. Somebody's trying to steal your destiny. And for some of you, it may very well be your partner. And it's time for you to take this beautiful Queen of Swords, which represents law, legal situations, and terminate that relationship. Make a plan on how you're going to leave, especially if you're dealing with somebody who is toxic, unhealthy. We're going to say that, unhealthy minded, unhealthy mind frame. I feel they're trying to keep you. It's just like the person barefoot and pregnant. If I keep them pregnant, they won't ever leave me. You guys have heard that before. Whatever it is, I feel that there's a lot of domination on one side, trying to overpower the other. And I feel you are considered the other in this reading of what I'm seeing. Now, obviously, that's only two examples, but the bottom line of this in this particular situation is if you are in a relationship that needs to be worked on, you're either going to make a decision to work on it or you're going to make a decision to walk away. And it's all happening in 2 weeks to 2 months. You're literally going to make that break. Now, when it comes to those of you who are single, if you have a trip planned, if you have a destination place, just traveling through what I'm seeing is like cedar, tall cedar trees. It could be pine trees, but it looks like cedar, the redwood trees. That's what I mean, not cedar, but redwood. Um, there's somebody up there in this mountainy area. Now, it doesn't have to be those trees. That's just what the vision is saying. But what is definitely coming through for Pisces is if you are wanting to be in a relationship, you have to put yourself out there. You have to take a chance and take a drive. And this is going to be a drive where you're alone. There's no children. There's no one else around you. This is like you saying, I'm just going to go ground myself because it is in nature. That's where you're going to meet this person. And the beautiful thing about this particular individual is they are not like anyone you've ever met before. This particular individual is like high status, high cloud. However, when you've truly met somebody who has money, I don't mean the ultra, I don't mean all the people you're, bashing on social media. I'm talking about the people around you that have money, and there are a lot of them out there. They are down to earth and they're very kind people. We have all kinds of people. Some are nasty, some are nice, but this one is very kind. They understand what you've been through because I feel that they had it when they were younger, like they overcame it on their own. They triumphed. They turned their being a victim into victory. We've all been a victim. Every single human being has been a victim, whether that's a victim by circumstance, a victim by choice, choosing to follow a social status, a social group that knocks you upside down. You didn't belong there, and here they are gossiping about you. Gossip is the number one way to hurt somebody, right? But every person has been a victim of circumstance, fraudulent, scamming, bank transactions that don't go through, bouncing all your bills. There's like always something there. So it's a matter of how we perceive the situation that we've been through. This man or woman, this person has overcome all of that, and they've learned how to master the art of balance, master the way that they remain in peace even through crisis. It's not about the situation because each month, all the way through August into September, there's going to be something new coming in. There's going to be a lot of things that make you try and distract you from keeping your focus. This person knows how to keep their focus, and that's why they have turned their tragedies into victory. So not only are they going to understand you, they may give you some words of wisdom along the way. I don't mean they're going to fix it for you. They're going to give you the words of wisdom to help you do it for yourself so you never have to go through this ever again, whether you stay with them, go on your own, or even choose to be with somebody else. It doesn't matter. This person is going to be a very important person in your life. Some of you, it will turn into a romance, while others, this will become your best friend. This will become your person that you do things with and really enjoy life with and learn how to really embrace life from a completely different angle. Now, as we go forward, this channel is called Ascending Soul's Journey for a reason. It isn't tarot. The tarot I'll bring in once a month. We'll bring in a few tarot readings, and then eventually they'll be gone. This is about coaching you, guiding you, helping you change your life from here to here. And if you're already here on the verge up, it's keep going. We're going to work together to help you create a life that you love. So I look forward to reading your comments. Much love.